WO of Four Seasons Sports and Equipment, the Sports Closet over there in Leaders Plaza in Mandeville in Manchester. Thank you so much, Dudley. Tell us one more time what's happening on the grounds there at Manchester High School as you broadcast from that location.
Okay, thanks for having me again, Mr. Nash. The atmosphere here is one of something that, no one in close proximity should have missed this atmosphere. Honestly, it's a very colorful one indeed. CC seems to be having the ascendancy. They are currently leading Manchester High School two goals to nil. And this is a rival that a lot of persons actually look forward to year in, year out during the DCosta Cup football competition. And I guess it can only get better from here. The field is in an immaculate condition despite the heavy showers that would have had earlier on. But I guess, all things are really looking good just now.
All right, so describe for us what's happening on the field.
And the spectators seem to be having a grand time as CC seems to be very, 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 very much into it. They keep attacking the Manchester goal at regular interval. But I'm really a distance away. I can only speak to what I'm seeing just now. Yes, let me see now. It seems to be a throw into the Clarendon College team. But earlier on, I think it's a game of two halves really, and the ball is now being played in the Manchester half, so to speak. And I think the spectators they are loving it very much.
All right, and so as you continue to describe for us what is taking place, that's Clarendon College going up against a big team out of Central Jamaica, right? Dudley?
Yeah, Clarendon College versus Manchester High School.
Manchester High School, and you're playing under the compound of Manchester High School.
Manchester High School.
Right at this time. So. Anybody beside you want to have a chit chat with? If they will talk to you on your phone, just to give us an idea as to who are they bringing and what kind of level of support, how are they liking what's taking place?
Well, a friend of mine is here all the way from Clarendon, so I assume that he's supporting the Clarendon team. I don't know if he wants to say something and give me his impression on the game, but I'm going to ask him just now.
Go right ahead. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Hello? Yes, man. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man, we are coming to you live on NRP Sports 365. Is the extended version where, giving persons who are listening on our radio and those who are watching me in studio, what's happening there at Manchester High School where Clarendon College is going up against Manchester High School. You are a supporter of Clarendon College, I'm sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me about what you're seeing happening there now.
It's just a one-way traffic around Clarendon College.
One-way traffic?
Yeah, man.
Okay. How many times Clarendon College has been in the DCosta Cup competition?
How many?
How many times do you can recall?
I don't have that stats on me.
But this year, tell me about how they started off in the competition and
very strong.
They started off very strong.
Yes, man. Very strong.
Describe the teammates. Who in the team you think has been carrying their weight compared to the others?
Okay, we have one Dix, Hodges, very good goalkeeper. Also don't know his name, but I have quite a number of players who are together in this team from last year too. So they are doing very well presently.
Very well. Okay. Are you a sports enthusiast or you are a teacher? Or you're what? What do you do in sports?
Yeah, man. I'm a sports teacher as well.
You're a sports teacher?
Yeah, man.
That simply means that you can tell me what's going on the field right now. Who's passing the ball. Just describe the activity going on.
Okay. Manchester High just took a goal kick a while ago. And the ball is now with Clarendon College. No, Manchester High now, in their own half. Yeah, they're just playing the ball over the half line.
Not seeing it so clear from where I'm. Clarendon College just clear from the area. Ball is back with Manchester right now. Right. So it's just a tussle for the ball in mid. But there's a counter attack. Clarendon College, Manchester just stayed the day. The ball is out for a throw now. Clarendon College player has been shown the yellow card.
What did he do?
For a tackle. Right. So the game is not playing at the moment. They're going to resume with a free kick in favor of Manchester High. So they play it long into the box, headed out by Clarendon College in midfield. Played long, but with the ball is back with Manchester High. Yeah, Clarendon College has it now. Stringing some passes together in midfield. Basically, Manchester High coming forward with the midfielders, spreading the ball. There's a square in the box, headed out by Clarendon College. Right. But basically, Manchester is under attack now. Clear by Clarendon College over the half line. Get it back inside.
And as you provide coverage for us this afternoon, tell us in terms of time left in this particular game. We started promptly at 3 o'clock. Where are we with the time?
It's about 15 minutes left in the game.
Mm-hmm.
About 15 minutes left in the game with stoppage time.
All right.
It's a corner now to Clarendon College. Right.
Keep going.
Yeah, man. Clarendon College is a corner. Square coming into the box. Headed. Clarendon College still on the attack.
All right, as we continue to listen there to an individual over there in Manchester, providing us with an update in terms of what's taking place with the match in Manchester. It's the Clarendon College going up against the Manchester High. The game is happening at Manchester High School in Mandeville, Manchester. We lost contact there, so we're going to go back to that match in just a while right here on the NRP 365. It's NRP Radio broadcasting online on Nrpmediaja.com, and we're touching base with that again to see what's going on there. I think that we lost connection there because it's pretty overcast or wet in that area.
The number you have dialed is unavailable.
Right, and we seem to have lost contact with Sir Dudley, who is on location over there in Mandeville, Manchester. We're going to try. All right, here comes back. Are you back with me now, Dudley?
Yes, sir.
Right, we lost contact with you early on.
Yeah, I realize that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Hi,
like
I'm Jimmy, and I'm Khalees, and we are the Price of Prices. You're listening to NRP Media and Radio, reaching you.
All right, go right ahead. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, well, it's now 3 goals to nil. To Clarendon College. The ball is about to center for the kickoff. The Clarendon supporters and people like they are still jubilant over the goal. I never saw the goal as such because of the position that I am in relation to the field itself. Because some trees are obscured my vision really, so I can't really see any either of the goal from where I stand. But it seems that the goal was allowed, so it's now 3-0 to Clarendon College. The kickoff has no taken, and it's now Clarendon College in possession of the ball. It's gone out of play. Manchester High School has just retrieved it, and it's now back on the field of play. Manchester trying desperately to get a goal, but it seems to be an exercise in futility as Clarendon College seems to be all over the field, all over the park, everywhere. You look, you can see a Clarendon player there. So I guess I hardly think Manchester can come back in this game, really. They are even showing signs of fatigue right now on the field.
3 goals down. That's a tall hill to climb.
Very tall one indeed.
Yes.
Them ref can help them at this point in time. We're talking about we have about 25 minutes remaining in the game.
Are you with stoppage time?
Yeah, plus stoppage.
Very well. All right. 3-0 to versus Manchester happening now at Manchester High School in the parish. And what's the look on the faces of the people? Who you said that Clarendon College seemed to have the upper hand at this time versus compared to Manchester, and you're saying that the Manchester side seem a little bit on the dejected side at this moment because they are down so many goals. Very
much so, and by virtue of the fact that they lost their first game, so this is really another nail in their coffin at this point in time. A win or even a draw, would be a good result for them. Clarendon College could have afforded to lose this game and still bounce back because they won their first game, but Manchester lost theirs. So if Clarendon wins this one, then they are going to be on 6 points. Manchester 0. Doesn't speak well for the parish at all.
Not at all.
I'm still not certain as to how well Christiana is doing in their game. I haven't heard any score from that game as yet.
And you spoke about the other games that are taking place across the island. Just remind our listeners and viewers right now which games are on and which teams are going up against which teams, so we can prepare again for later on. All right, so we have Dudley Powell there online. He is seem to be making some connections there with someone to bring us the information later on, during the program. But it's our coverage today, Saturday, and what the date has been from 1 o'clock. We've been on covering the sports, talking about what's happening in sports. Of course, the Four Seasons Sports and Equipment, the Sports Closet. That's CEO Dudley Powell there, ensuring that we get that kind of level of coverage. And I'm sure that Dudley will be providing us with more information, a summary of what took place today. We'll have that for you inside of the Weekend's Gospel Show, which comes up at 7 o'clock this evening with yours truly. All right, we've got Dudley coming back online. Let's take him one more time. Dudley, what's the update?
Yes, sure, Nash. I lost you a while ago, man.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Vilnius are up against Christiana in another game, while Cornwall College entertains BB Cook at Jared Park, and also Dintil going up against Garvey Massio at Iwatan Sports Complex in St. Catherine. So those are the games that are on for this day. And
I hear sirens going off in the background. Is there an emergency?
More like boo. Yeah, the ambulance. I'm seeing the ambulance, and the same thing I had spoken with Mr. Reed about. That's what's happening now. The ambulance, the sirens are all on, and the traffic is locking up. The ambulance cannot move. I remember we did have a conversation with him. Can you recall?
Yes, about that earlier in the day.
Exactly.
In terms of preparation.
Yeah, and I was reliably informed that everything was in place. The ambulance is stuck, want to leave, and He just cannot move at this point in time.
Or there's a player that needs to be taken to the hospital, it seems?
There seems to be an emergency, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know of what sort, but the lights are on and it can't move.
Oh, goodness.
And I'm getting a call as well. So.
All right, so we'll take the call, come back to us as soon as you are through with that.
Okay, all right.
All right, very well. So that is the Dudley Powell there online with us. As he has indicated to you, there is an emergency. Right now, Clarendon College has the upper hand in the sports competition taking place at the Manchester High School compound, where Clarendon College is going up against Manchester High at this time. Let's see if we can get the coach for Manchester High to see what is taking place there while we get Dudley back online after the call that he has taken. All right, so we're going to try see if we can touch base with the coach of Mr. Patrick Reed of Manchester High School. I am sure that at this time he would have something to tell us, and we're going to try to see if we can definitely reach him. If we can't get to him, then we'll definitely try to get to somebody that is close to him right there at the Manchester High School. We want to hope and trust that all is well. Let's see if we can talk to somebody who is associated with the Manchester team over there in Manchester at this time. Thank you so much for joining us online, everybody, as we make this link now with another individual who is on the compound. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, can you speak to me on air regarding what's taking place there now?
No, when I leave him, he was 2-0.
Okay.
But I'm not on the compound now.
Right, I understand that there's an ambulance trying to leave the compound. There's somebody injured?
I don't know. Not before I left. Like I tell you, I'm not over there right now.
Oh, you're not there. You're treating with the other side of the match.
Right. I left compounds. I'm not there. I can't say what happened when I was leaving. Nobody was injured at the time, so I don't know if it's since I left.
Yes, since you've left. Just moments ago, we heard a siren going off when I was talking to somebody on location to see if we can reach Mr. Patrick Reed and see what's happening.
All right, no problem.
All right, very well. So that's another person there giving us an update. Let's see if we can reach Sir Patrick in terms of what's going on the compound there. Now it is, let me give you the time signal. The time right now on air is 4:38 right here on NRP Radio. We're touching base with Patrick Reed at this moment to see what's going on. So Reed, how you doing?
Not bad.
All right. So Patrick Reed, we're live on air. So Reed, what's happening there? I heard some siren going off earlier. Sir Patrick?
Yes, sir.
Right, I heard a siren going off earlier when I was talking to somebody about what's happening there at the match. So what's happening? We have an emergency?
Spectator get injured. Yeah. Yeah, it was a spectator. Look like some illness come on.
Oh, not natural illness, nothing to do with the game.
No, one of the spectators look like they fall ill, so the ambulance had to assist.
Okay, very well. All right, but we understand you have a bumper crowd on hand.
Yeah, very large crowd we have here.
Mm-hmm. How is it going for Manchester though?
Well, we are doing 3-0, under the guns here.
You're under the guns.
Yes, we're under the guns here,
So what do you have to pull out to see if you can correct that?
Yeah, 3-0. Well, we got our chance in the first half, and we never capitalized on them. So Manchester made use of their.
You mean Clarendon College?
Clarendon College, right?
They made use of it. So you think that your boys have not risen up to the occasion at all?
I think they competed up to a certain time of the game, and then Manchester Clarendon they take over the game. So obviously Clarendon is the more experienced team. So it is showing there that they're probably more prepared than Manchester.
Very well. So how much time do we have left in the game?
I think we have probably about 15 or about 10 minutes.
So are we on a break now, or the match is continuing?
No, the match is still on. Match is still on.
Okay.
Right.
And Clarendon College, you said, is dominating at this time. Are you still with all of your players on the field?
Yeah, man. Manchester still have the full compliments. Just that I say, Clarendon College are in the ascendancy, so it's gonna be hard for Manchester to come back from a 3-love deficit with probably 10 or 15 minutes to go.
Mm-hmm. I heard that one of your players got a yellow card, or was it Clarendon College?
It was Clarendon College, I think.
Okay. That was a bad tackle.
Yeah, it was right.
But your player was not injured.
No.
Okay. You want to describe what kind of size crowd you think you have there and what's happening on the field quickly?
I think we have a bumper crowd down here now. All sides of the field is filled. The car park is filled as well. So I estimated we have probably more than 3,000 persons here right now.
Excellent. Excellent. But as you said, you're just about 10 or 15 minutes away from the end of this particular matchup. Clarendon College, as it is now, leading with 3-0.
Right.
And where does Manchester go from here if you lose this match?
We have another game in this round to be played. Obviously, once we lose this game, our chance of advancing to the semi-final. Advancing to the semi-final would be through the door.
Okay.
So that's a game earlier on, so this would be our second game.
Yes. So generally speaking, how would you rate your team overall since you've started the competition?
I think we are a fairly young team. I think we have done well to come so far, and we have competed with one of the best public schoolboy team in the country. So, irrespective of the fact that we have done 3-love, and we show that we could compete with the best, and it can only look good for Manchester going forward.
Without the match having completed, you want to extend anything to the other side at this time?
I think Clarendon College, I have to give them credit. They have shown their class. They have shown that they are a class team, so you can't take anything away from them. As I said, Manchester, they are competing and they are doing well. So it's not nothing to feel bad about. Just that we probably didn't get a favorable result so far, but I'm satisfied that the boys, I think they did their best.
Indeed. Thank you very much for the time, sir. I know you have a lot of things to do around you right now, but we thank you for the feedback. Patrick Reed, the coach of the Manchester team. Thank you so much.
Coach, I'm the sports head of the sports department.
The head of the sports department. I do appreciate that, and apologies for the error.
Okay.
All right, bless you, and have a good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're good. All right, that was Mr. Patrick Reed, and as he has indicated to you, he is the person who's in charge of the sports area of Manchester High School, right? The sports department. And we thank you very much for joining us online and to give us that update in terms of what's going on. And by what's happening, the guys have to play through the match right until the close. And so they irrespective of where they are, just in the spirit of the game, they have to continue and ensure that the game finishes, and in good sportsmanship fashion, ensure that at the end you shake hands with the other side and really complete the game in a proper way. So it was indeed our pleasure having brought it to you, and the game is not done, but it looks to be heading in a particular direction. Dudley Powell is online still there, so we will talk with him and we get a summary of what took place today in Manchester and in the other games across the island. Thank you so much. This has been our DCosta update, DCosta football competition update for you this year Saturday. And boy, I tell you, I had a lot to do today, right? And so did you. You were hooked up to NRP radio, NRP NRP Media on our YouTube channel. We appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for coming online with us. All right, good. All right, and we thank you so much for being there for us. Pass on this information. Share the link with others so that they can at least hear what took place right here on NRP Radio as well. So we're going to log off and put it back to Master Control in terms of the music, and we'll have an update for you inside of the Weekends Gospel Show, which comes up at 7 p.m. today, 7 o'clock this evening. I will be on. Thank you so much. Leon Nash checking out and handing you back now over to Master Control. Nrpmediaja, those of you on YouTube, we thank you for coming on board. Those of you who are just popping in, let me see if there's anything in the chat from those of you who came on board. Say something. Right, say something to us right here on the chat. We'll pick it up later on if you have not yet put it into the chat on YouTube or Facebook. But we appreciate the fact that you got on just in the nick of time to be part of what we were doing this evening. Let me over to Facebook Live. If there's anyone who left us a comment based on what they've been hearing us to say, but not yet. I think right that persons were in the process of commenting when we spoke, but the comments will be there, and we will look out for them and respond to them accordingly. But I want to say thanks very much for you for coming on board and being part of the broadcast this afternoon. Sports 365 giving you an update on what is taking place in football competition. All right, bless you until later on. That's it from me. Yeah, man, it's been a full day. Thank you so much. We'll do it again next Saturday with somebody else in the air chair probably, and hopefully we can